coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Coming out throwing is Williams. Escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chicago.
Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Williams from the gun. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
A toss now to Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Here's Robinson up the middle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped on the play by Za'Darius Smith.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Nevis with a point after. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Can't get it to him. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's cut along the left sideline. And he's down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Rough road here on first. Cox, this is Xavier Legette. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here comes Rivers. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Etienne to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Working now from the gun. They lift him wide open. It's complete. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First and 10 now from the 46. Looking in the air here. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60.
He's going to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-point game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers tie things up at 14.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're backed up deep on their own side for this possession. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Williams to throw. That's complete. Mustard on it to Bijan. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Third and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
25 yards. First down, Chicago.
Robinson on the inside give. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Williams will look to throw. Finds a man right side. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. Dump off caught by his back. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yard shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now looking to throw. Lobs this deep down the middle. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is that?
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Williams set to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They'll run it with Robinson. They blow this play out. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
Dude, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Trying it right side with Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60, 18 Cardinal, 8, Buffalo 18.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cup 79 Pro.
They'll air it out on third. Cut down the field. Leggett. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Complete to Trevor Etienne. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 47-yard line.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now.
Still sticking with the passing game. Across the 40 on a nice run. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Like it. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the red zone now. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Go. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Go.
Running it after the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Quick throw outside, complete. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Additional 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, Shaq. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Mustang 19.
Pass play now. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's It's taken in by Romadunze. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Williams thrown again here on second down. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. To the air yet again. Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on second down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game at 21. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Rivers. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Again to throw on second. And this one is launched downfield. This one will be intercepted. And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. First down play, nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. ETN gets it on the draw. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Second down, looking for options. He's got Devontae Smith. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, this is definitely... It's been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Bears. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
17 yards. And the Bears first down.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
What is it?
Staying with Robinson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down Chicago.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down, Williams to throw. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start the second half with some needed points.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Nevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Rivers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. Nike 18. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Your 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco.
Here's a throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronx, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
60 Eagles.
Here he goes, third and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Ball taken in at the 36. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
38-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Williams to throw on 3rd. You look underneath here, Robinson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
The loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Williams. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Panthers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offense. Because you also know it could set the table for more.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go. 70 line.
Going to the ground again on first. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he is down to the 30-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Take off.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, shot.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Steady.
3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33. Back to work after throwing the pin. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Defense getting in on the far block with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Bears 28. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Robinson to start the drive. We're going to take this ahead for 7th. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not remove the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Williams from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. A dose of the hurry up here. Third and 2. Williams. Has kept point to Robinson. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. 3rd down. Here's Williams. He's brought in by Burton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down throw by Williams. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
The give here on 2nd. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Oh, missed that one and he knew it. Put it behind his guy and now it's 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Now motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
So first down from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Williams will look to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Williams with third and long. Put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception, Brock, and now a chance at some redemption for their offense. Had to settle for a field goal after that last pick. Now they get a chance at a touchdown once again.
Yeah, and we know this, Kate. We know the turnover margin in these games is so often a dictator, but when you add points off those turnovers and takeaways, well, you're often in on the winning ledger more times than not.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Check, 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 check.
Dropping back to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Bears have some new life in the fourth.
They'll take over first and 10.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Williams to throw on first. Connects on the crosser. Rolling into enemy territory. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Now here's Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. Running in the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
Bears 35.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
19 tight.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other. Give him a chance to make a play.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Setting up to pass. That's caught for the first. They're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Line up the design keeper. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you.